Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer your questions and play some games. And today, we're doing meme review. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so before I get started, let me just clarify, because I know a lot of people are wondering why I wasn't streaming the last 2 days. So I'm taking a break. I kind of explained this in my streams, but I think the message didn't get out there. So I'm taking a break from daily streams. I will be coming back, but I'm working on a highlight video for Circle City. And it's going really good, guys. It's going to be really cool when I'm done. But Circle City, we were working on Circle City for 3 months. So all my streams together, I didn't realize this. But all my streams it's like 50 hours. It's like 50 hours worth of footage. And so my goal is to make a 10-minute highlight video. And it's a lot harder than I expected. I mean, that's a lot of whittling down you have to do. So I'm working on it. It's just a little bit harder than I expected. So yeah, so I'm taking a break from daily streams. I will come back, but I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break. I see a bunch of people in chat. GavDog101's in chat. T-Man Tyler, Brady's in chat. Good to see all you guys. It's good to be back doing another meme review. I like doing these meme reviews. So we're gonna be reviewing memes. There isn't that many on the Discord server, right? Sorry, I can't even talk. There isn't that many on the Discord server, so we're going to go through them pretty quickly. But if you want me to review one of your memes, the link is in the description box down below. So you just click there. It takes you to the Discord server. You can put your meme in the meme review section, and we'll review it in a little bit because I have a bunch of other stuff to talk about. King of Strangers in chat. Good to see you, King. Saying, sorry I've been away for so long. I'm dealing with a lot of crazy stuff lately. Oh, that's bad. That's sad to hear. Hang in there, King. We're all dealing with bad stuff. So anyway, what I was saying, my highlight video. So I was planning out the highlight video for Circle City. And I was writing out what I wanted to put in there and how long it was going to take. And so I came up with this whole plan for the highlight video. And the total time it was going to take was 2 hours. It was a 2-hour highlight video, and that's obviously not going to work. I'm not going to make Circle City the movie. That's not what I'm trying to make. That would be awful. Who would want to watch that? So I'm trying to condense it even more. I want a 10-minute highlight video. So I'm working on it. GavDog101 says, hi, Zach. Hi, good to see you. All right. Well, let's get into stuff because I have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about. There's a bunch of fun stuff that I came up with this week that I want to chat about. So let's do the first segment. All right. First segment, here we go. And the first segment is on the Avengers movie. So let's talk about the Avengers movie because I just saw it last weekend. And I talked about this on the stream. I just watched the Avengers movie. It's a great movie. I loved it. Thank you guys for forcing me to go see it because it was really good. So I put on the screen, this is Captain America. He's one of the characters on the Avengers movie. Have you guys all seen the movie? Have you guys all seen the Avengers movie? I just need to know if you guys know what I'm going to be talking about. Because people who haven't seen it don't know any of this stuff. So I'm sitting watching the movie, and to be honest, I don't watch a whole lot of comic book movies, so the Captain America movies that came before this, I haven't seen any of them. I don't know any of the storylines or anything like that. But I was watching the Avengers movie, and I was seeing this character, and so the actor who plays Captain America, his name is Chris Evans. And I was thinking to myself, I've seen this guy before. I've seen this guy doing something else. And so I started thinking about this. I was like, where have I seen him? Where have I seen him? And then I remembered there was a really old TV show And I don't think anybody remembers this show except for me. But there was a really old TV show that he was in, and I found the show. Somebody has clips of the show on YouTube. So I found the show. I'm going to show you this clip because it was a really funny show. You guys are gonna find this so hilarious because this is not like Captain America at all. So the show was called The Opposite Sex, and it was like a 30-minute comedy show. It only had 8 episodes and then went off the air. So this is the beginning of the first episode. This is like right in the beginning, and so you only see Chris Evans for a second in this clip that I'm going to show you. Like he's off in the background. But the show starts out, he walks into this, he's going to this brand new school. He doesn't know anybody. He's showing up to this school. And he walks into this auditorium. And the auditorium's really dark. There's all these people like sitting, like listening to these speakers. And so he sits down. And I'm just going to show you just a little bit of this, and you can get a sense of what this show is about. All right. So this girl gets up.
All right, ladies.
And starts talking.
People. As you can see, there are going to be a lot of changes around here this year, and I am so excited about it. It looks like our salad bar now carries produce from only organic local farmers. And Mr. Oslo is hard at work verifying the school's Y2K compliance. Last but not least, as we all know, the biggest change comes from our new incoming sophomores. As junior class president, I would just like to say welcome to Evergreen's first male students, the pioneers.
There's Chris Evans. Did you see him? Right there. All right, so that's all I'm going to show. But so obviously, like the story is really silly. The story is of these 3 boys who are the first male students to join an all-girls school in high school. And, all sorts of hilarious hijinks happen or whatever. And so, let's see. I haven't even watched this, but yeah, there's Captain America. I found it so hilarious. So I don't know. I don't think anybody knows about this show, which is it's so funny to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that like a hilarious concept? 3 guys joining an all-girls school? How crazy is that? All right. All right, so that's enough about the Avengers. Next segment. All right, let's go to the next segment. Oh, the whole point of this stream today. The point of this stream is we were talking about Grumpy Cat. Now, do you guys in chat, do you guys know who Grumpy Cat is? So Grumpy Cat, unfortunately, recently passed away. And it's broken my heart because I love Grumpy Cat. I mean, I love Grumpy Cat memes so much, and I feel like Grumpy Cat has been a part of our lives. I don't know. Do you guys like Grumpy Cat memes? So Grumpy Cat, if you don't know, so the cat's name is Tartar Sauce, and I have a video of him. Okay, wait, hold on. Where's my video of him? All right, here it is. One second. Let's get Grumpy Cat up here. Aw, here's Grumpy Cat. Look at him. He's so cute. He's so cute because he's so grumpy.
Cochina.
Oh, Marcella's in chat. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Marcel's talking about Captain America. He said he was in so many Marvel movies that I can't disconnect him from the role of Captain America. Yeah, I know it's funny because it's funny to see like him do like a comedy role versus like an action role. Aw, Grumpy Cat. It's just, I don't, it's so funny. Like, he looks so grumpy, but he's so adorable at the same time. Oh, I'm gonna miss Grumpy Cat. Brady says he looks like me when I wake up in the morning. uh, I think it's funny because I think all of us secretly wish that we could be Grumpy Cat. Do you guys ever feel that way? Sometimes I wish I could just like go through my day just being Grumpy Cat. You know, just being like grumpy at everybody. Then of course I don't because I'm too happy of a person. But it's a funny thought. Like what if you were just like grumpy to everybody? Okay. So I have some I hand-picked some Grumpy Cat memes that we're all going to enjoy together. So I hope you guys like Grumpy Cat memes because that's what we're going to look at. Grumpy Cat memes. All right, so here's the first one. All right. So this says, can you guys see this? This says, some people just need a high five in the face with a hammer. GabDog101 in chat says, I want to be my cat some days. Yeah, I think you agree with me, GabDog. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, I feel like this sometimes. Sometimes people just need a high five in the face. All right, next one here. Next meme. Oh. Oh, well, this is the classic. This is the classic, obviously. He's just saying no. Just no. Oh my goodness. So that's obvious. That's the classic. And then, of course, all right, here's another one. There are two types of people in this world, and I hate them. Oh, he's so grumpy. It's awesome. All right, here's the next one. Here's Grumpy Cat saying, I tried looking on the brighter side of life. It hurt my eyes. Oh my goodness. I don't know. What are we gonna do without Grumpy Cat? You know, we're gonna have to make Grumpy Cat live on in memes. He will live on in memes. Marcel says, by the way, Grumpy Cat looks exactly like my grandfather. Really? That's kind of cool, actually. That is kind of cool. All right, I got another one here. Actually, I got a bunch of these. How many of these did I find? I went crazy looking for Grumpy Cat memes. Oh, this is about Black Friday. So we talked about Black Friday on my stream a while ago. I don't remember when, but saying, how many people got trampled on Black Friday this year? Not enough. Oh my goodness. This cat is out of control, I think. Out of control. How about this one? The worst thing after waking up? Everything until I go to bed again. Come on. That one's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Oh, look at Grumpy Cat. All right. Let's see. What else do we got here? This is probably okay. So this one is probably how Grumpy Cat would respond to one of my jokes. So you know how I tell jokes a lot in chat before I start my streams? This is probably how Grumpy Cat would respond to my jokes. You want to hear a joke about nitrous oxide? No. Oh, so apparently Grumpy Cat does not like science. Oh, look. Okay, so this is one. They dressed him up in this costume, this Eskimo costume. And he's just saying, Eskit, no. Oh my goodness. All right, I got two more. Two more of these. Oh, this one is epic. This is Facebook related. So it says on Facebook, 3 people unfriended you. Grumpy Cat says good. That's actually not a that's actually not like a horrible thing. I mean, sometimes it is good when people just unfriend you on Facebook. Who needs that many Facebook friends? How many Facebook friends do I have? I have a ton. I have my Facebook open here. I can't even see how many friends I have. I have like a ton. I need some people to unfriend me, is what I'm saying. All right, and here's the last one. This is a classic too. Grumpy Cat saying, I had fun once. It was horrible. All right, so that's it for Grumpy Cat. I just wanted to spend some time celebrating him because, man, he is just will forever be a part of the internet. So let's get a thumbs up in chat for Grumpy Cat. All right. Next segment. All right. So, the next segment is one of my favorite segments that we do on Meme Review, which is what's trending on YouTube. And so you guys know I watch a lot of YouTube. And so, you know, I keep an eye on what's on the trending page. And so I like to talk about what's trending and what's not. Well, the video that was on the trending page this last week that caught my eye was one of the videos from Ellen. So you guys all know Ellen. She's a daytime talk show. And before you guys get all mad at me in chat, I know everyone's going to get mad at me because people get frustrated that Ellen is always on the trending page. Ellen's on the trending page. Colbert is on the trending page. All these like mainstream TV shows are on the trending page. And I 100% agree with you. 100% that the trending page, I would much rather be reserved for creators like normal people like you and me. Does anybody else feel that way? I kind of feel like the trending page should be dedicated to creators. Or maybe have like a separate trending page that is just creators. Like they could have a trending page for mainstream media and then a separate trending page for creators. I think that would be cool. What do you guys think? But anyway, Ellen gets on the trending page a lot with just clips from the show Ellen. And so there was a clip this week that I thought was very notable. And I watched it. It was the interview that she did with Keanu Reeves. So is anybody going to go see John Wick, the John Wick movie? So the John Wick movie is coming out, and Keanu Reeves is the big star, of course. And so Ellen was interviewing him. And in the interview, Keanu Reeves admitted that when he was filming Speed back in the day, he had a crush on Sandra Bullock. Now, this is so crazy because not that long ago, Ellen did an interview with Sandra Bullock that was also on the trending page on YouTube, where Sandra Bullock admitted she had a crush on Keanu Reeves when they were doing Speed. And neither of the actors knew each other had a crush on them, and they just went their separate ways. What are the odds of that happening? Have you ever imagined that would happen in your life, where you're in life and you have a crush on somebody, and you never say anything, and that person secretly has a crush on you, and you just go your separate ways without saying anything? That's what happened to Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves on the movie Speed, which is one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion. I'm probably not supposed to share my opinion, but that's my opinion. One of the greatest movies of all time. Have you guys all seen Speed? So here's my thoughts on this. Oh, and I have the video clip. I'm not going to play the video because you guys don't need to see this. If you guys want to see this, it's on the trending page. It's still on the trending page. You can go there and you can find it. So here Ellen is. She's interviewing Keanu Reeves, and they're talking about him and Sandra Bullock. Look, they make such a cute couple too. They would have been such a great couple. And I like Sandra Bullock too. I think Sandra Bullock is awesome. Do you guys remember she did a movie called The Net? Have any of you guys seen the movie The Net? You know what? I'm thinking of watching The Net this weekend. Just because this is all making me think of The Net. And The Net was a movie that was made back when the internet was just getting started and nobody really understood how it worked. And in the movie, at the beginning of the movie, Sandra Bullock is ordering pizza on the internet, and it's this crazy thing that she's ordering pizza online. Oh my gosh, I want to watch it just for nostalgia. But anyway, yeah, Sandra, so you guys have to understand, you younger viewers, you don't understand this because Sandra Bullock back in the day was a huge heartthrob. I don't know how else to describe it. Sandra Bullock was the type of person that everybody had a crush on. So if you're a younger viewer, I would ask you, go ask your dad. I bet your dad had a crush on Sandra Bullock when he was in high school. Everybody had a crush on Sandra Bullock. That was she was everybody's sweetheart. And it was because she was in the movie Speed, which everybody went and saw and loved that movie. So she was just a really cool person, and I think she's still a pretty cool person. I mean, I don't know her personally, but she seems like a cool person from afar, I guess. But so here's what I'm saying. If Keanu Reeves has a crush on Sandra Bullock, and Sandra Bullock has a crush on Keanu Reeves, I think they should get together. What do you guys think? I think the internet should make this happen. I just think that would be epic. Am I the only one who thinks so? Probably. You guys probably don't care. You probably don't care about any of this. But I saw this on the trending page this week, and it made me start thinking about all this stuff. And I'm probably going to watch The Net this weekend. Thank you very much. Claude from Chicago is in chat. Good to see you, Claude. Thanks for joining Meme Review. Claude says, yes, Speed. I saw this many times. Man, I love that movie. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of trying to recreate Speed in Just Cause 4. Would you guys watch that? I think that would be awesome. Explosions and everything. All right. So we talked about Avengers. We talked about Grumpy Cat. We talked about what's trending on YouTube. Let's go into meme review. Claude says Sandra Bullock is married, right? I don't think she is married. I think she used to be married. I think she had a divorce. I think she's probably dating somebody. I'm not sure. Don't ask me. I really don't pay attention to what the celebrities are doing. All right, so let's go over to Discord and look at your guys' memes. So there is a couple who, let me start with these. There's a couple from Zachary R. Let me pull some of these out. All right. You guys see this? So this one's from Zachary R. Games I should play? City Skylines, Just Cause 4, Minecraft. This must be me throwing the Minecraft guy out the window. You know, that's pretty spot on, Zachary R. I don't even know if Zachary R is watching this right now, but that's pretty spot on. Oh my goodness, that is a good one, Zachary. Good job on that. All right. All right, here's another one. This is also from Zachary R. Make this bigger. Great. All right, so this is one of these charts, these chart memes. These chart memes are some of my favorite memes. I think because I'm an accountant, I love charts. I love charts. I love creating charts. I love reading charts. So here's the chart. It says in the shower. So I guess these are things you do in the shower. Winning arguments in my head. Crying. Washing and cleaning is just this little sliver here. And then this huge chunk is being the best singer on the planet. You know what? I think this is pretty accurate, except the crying part. I don't know what that's about. Does anybody cry in the shower? I've never heard of that. But I love this. Winning arguments in my head. I play out a lot of arguments in the shower. And being like, that guy and that person, and I should have said this. I do a lot of that in the shower. And being the best singer on the planet. You know what? I don't sing that much in the shower. Do you guys sing in the shower? I really don't. But that's probably good, because I'm not that good of a singer. Singing is not my gift. For sure. Alright, so this is pretty hilarious. Thanks for that, Zachary. Oh, we got another one from Zachary. Alright, hold on. All right, this is a chart about Minecraft. So this is things you do in Minecraft. This orange thing is eating random things in my inventory. This big section is being blown up by creepers. And this little sliver is actually playing the game. Now, I'm not an expert on Minecraft. But I've watched a lot of streams from Claude from Chicago. I've watched a lot of your streams. This seems to be like a pretty accurate representation of what happens in Minecraft. Am I correct, Claude? Is this pretty spot on? Because I think this matches your streams a little bit. All right, so that's a good one. All right, I just got a submission from Gavin 101. Is this you, Gav Dog? Okay, it's not opening on my computer. So it says that there's JPEGs up there, but it won't download anything. So GavDog, I'm sorry, but these images, it looks like you uploaded some images, but they're not downloading. But I'm sure they're epic. Sorry, GavDog. You'll have to try it again. Like when you upload them, they should show up as images in the Discord. but it's not showing up for some reason. I don't know what the problem is. Uh, got one from Claude from Chicago. All right, I'll put this up, Claude. All right. So this is I love this meme style where it says nobody's saying this. The bowling alley screen when you get a strike. And then there's this. I don't really understand this, Claude. What are these guys doing? It looks like a pig man. Is this from Roblox? I bet this is from Roblox. Brady's hopping off. Well, thanks for joining, Brady. See you later. All right. So that's going to be it for that. Let's do the next segment. So the next segment, I wanted to talk about Spaceport America a little bit, actually. So most of you guys know I work at Spaceport America, which is the coolest job ever, but I can't, because of my job, I can't really talk about it very much on the stream. But I just wanted to show you guys, if you guys are interested, what happens at Spaceport America. It's pretty cool. It's the world's first purpose-built commercial spaceport. So we have everything on social media channels. So we have a Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, you know, all the stuff. So, and they're pretty cool. It's always cool news, cool stuff that we're doing. So if you're interested in any of that, go ahead and friend Spaceport America, and you'll see all this stuff coming up. And I just wanted to show you really quick. I mean, this is some of the stuff we've done just over the last month. We had the Spaceport America open house with 2,000 guests, and all of this is just on the Spaceport America Facebook page, is what we're looking at here. We had New Mexico Tech do a rocket launch. We had the USC rocket launch out there. This is some images from that. I actually showed a video of this on one of my live streams. I don't know if you were there. We just posted a video. This is a company that just moved to Spaceport. This is a brand new company. There was a groundbreaking last month. There's a video there from that. This is an announcement that Richard Branson made at the state capitol with the governor from New Mexico. We have the Spaceport America Cup is coming up next week. It's a week-long event, rocket launch competition with 100 universities from around the world. There's going to be thousands of people out there. That's going to be really cool. So just lots of cool stuff. I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, we just posted this today. This is the video from the USC rocket launch. And the USC rocket team had the goal of becoming the first university-led team to build a rocket that reached space. And they just announced today that they did it. They beat the world record from the rocket launch. And this is the rocket launch that I was at on Easter morning. So check it out. I'm not in the video, but trust me, I'm there. So you should definitely go check it out. It's lots of cool stuff. Claude from Chicago says, you have a nice job. I do have a nice job. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of cool just being involved. And here, I'll tell you the coolest thing. The coolest thing about working at a spaceport is we don't just work with one space company. We work with all the space companies. So, you know, it's like you get to be involved in the industry. And that's a really pretty cool thing because right now is a cool time in the space industry, let me tell you. There is a lot of exciting stuff going on, and the next 12 months, just pay attention because it will blow your mind. All right, let's move on. Next segment. All right, what's next? I don't even remember. Let's keep moving on. Yeah, I feel like this stuff that we're talking about, I feel like this stuff should be covered on the nightly news. Like, these stories are so important. You know, we talked about the, Keanu Reeves' crush and, the Avengers. Like, why don't they talk about this stuff on the nightly news? That's what I want to know. What do you guys think? Marcel says, can you tell us what you do there? Oh, at Spaceport America? I'm the chief financial officer. I'm the accountant, basically. Thanks for asking. Yeah, and I can only say that because it's a pretty public position. I mean, it's easy to find out that I work there. I mean, it's all public information. All right, so next segment, I want to talk a little bit about South Park. Do any of you guys watch South Park? That's a question. I don't know if any of you guys watch South Park. I watch it occasionally. Every once in a while, I catch an episode. I think it's pretty funny. But I wasn't sure if it used to be really, really popular. I don't know how popular it is anymore. But yeah, I watch it. I like it. I enjoy it. So I just recently saw an episode of South Park. What was it called? It aired in like November, I think. So it didn't air that long ago. And so it was an episode called Buddha Box. And it was a South Park episode on anxiety. Has anybody seen this episode? So I wanted to talk about this. So basically, South Park made an episode about anxiety. And in the episode, they make fun of anxiety. And I wanted to talk about this not because I don't want to make fun of anxiety, but I found that it was a very unique perspective on anxiety that I hadn't heard of before. And I just wanted to talk about it. I feel like anxiety is kind of like a discussion point that a lot of people talk about nowadays. Like a lot of people are talking about anxiety. And the discussion that people are having it's never really sat well with me. It kind of makes me uncomfortable how people are talking about anxiety. And I just wanted to share my perspective. I applaud South Park for trying to do something controversial. I mean, making fun of anxiety is kind of like making fun of the issue, which is so different from how everybody else is talking about it. But my perspective is anxiety is a good thing. Anxiety is, in my opinion, just to be clear, I'm not talking about, mental health problems. I mean, if you have major mental issues, you should go get professional help for that, and you should take medication for that. I'm not talking about that. That's not what most people are talking about when they talk about anxiety. When people talk about anxiety, they're talking about just this uncomfortable feeling scared, feeling vulnerable, having panic attacks. And my message is, anxiety is a good thing. It's a natural response that your body gives off when you're in an uncomfortable situation. When you're in a situation that feels unfamiliar, where you're out of your comfort zone, you're going to feel anxious. That's your body telling you, giving you feedback about what's going on. And I feel like this gets missed out in the conversation that's happening these days about anxiety, because people are talking about anxiety as, it's okay, just give yourself space, relax, don't push yourself if you're feeling anxious. And that's the wrong approach, guys. That's my opinion. And I'll just tell you a story from my personal life. I probably shouldn't share so much personal information online, but I'm going to anyway. So I've had a panic attack once in my life. And this is your typical panic attack, what everybody talks about. They talk about, you're suddenly feeling like you're gripped with fear and you can't do anything and you feel nauseous and you feel sick and you're just overcome with anxiety. That happened to me. This happened to me when I was a lot younger. So many of you guys know this also. I went to film school when I was in undergrad. So that was my first college experience. I was in film school. And in film school, you have to make these film projects. Claude, I think you mentioned you were in film school. I mean, maybe you can relate to what I'm saying. So you have to make these film projects in film school. And so I was a little bit egotistical as a kid. And so I didn't want to just make any film project. I wanted to make the biggest film project in film school. So I raised more money than everybody else. I had a bigger crew than anybody else. I had better equipment than anybody else. I had more actors than anybody else. I had this huge project I all put together. And it was going to be epic. And the first day of shooting, what happened was I woke up and I had a panic attack. I woke up under just intense fear. And this was like super early in the morning because we had a full day of shooting. This was like 4 in the morning. Maybe it was 3 in the morning. I don't remember. It was before the sun came up. I had this crazy panic attack. I was just overcome with fear and these thoughts in my head on, Zach, what are you doing? You can't do this. You're just a kid. And you're going to direct this massive film with all of these people and tell everybody what to do? What are you doing? And I had this massive panic attack. And you know what I did? Is I walked into my bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I started slapping myself in the face just over and over again. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Zach, pull it together. Get a grip. Pull yourself together because you're going to go out there and you're going to make this film. You're going to get it done. And I calmed myself down and I went out there and I made stuff happen. And I say that story because that is anxiety. That's a panic attack. I was outside of my comfort zone. I was freaking out. And I figured out how to overcome that fear. And that overcoming your fears is how you learn and grow as a person. And life is a big, long journey. It's a big, long progression of all of these little events like this. And so, nothing really came of that film project. That was just a small little film project in film school. It didn't really turn into anything. But I grew as a person. That was me starting to learn how to be a leader of a large group of people. So nowadays, I'm a businessman, I'm an accountant, and I can walk into a boardroom and have the confidence to make difficult decisions in real time. And this is my point here. The opposite of anxiety is confidence. So if you want to, the opposite of anxiety is confidence. So if you go through those incidents and learn how to deal with your anxiety, that's where you end up on the other end. And so that's just my message here, is that, not to look at it as such a bad thing. I think people give it this negative connotation that you can just make anxiety go away. It's part of life. And you should go out and face your fears, because if you're going to do great things in this life, if you're going to accomplish amazing things and blow people's mind and just win at life, you're going to have to learn and grow as a person, overcome your fears, step out of your comfort zone, and get things done. So that's enough preaching for today. What do you guys think? Do you guys deal with anxiety? Am I making any sense here? Or am I just ranting and raving? Honestly, sometimes I just come on YouTube and I just rant and rave. Honestly. Claude from Chicago says, yes, I understand. You have to make sure everyone comes, make sure everything works. Oh yeah, you're talking about doing a film shoot. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It is pretty intense. Claude says, then I can become calm once those things are worked out. Yeah, you probably like get in the zone when things are finally working. Claude says, great lesson, Zach. I love that. Well, thanks, Claude. All right, how about we move on to the next segment? How about that? Oh my goodness, we're going over today. We're just going over. This is my longest meme review. What is happening? We're at 40 minutes. All right. But now it's time for bonus memes. We got to have some bonus memes. All right. So I got some bonus memes. How many do I have? Some of these are funny. All right. Let me get some of these out. All right. Give me just a second.
I cannot believe we've.
All right, here we go. Let me get this up on the screen for you guys. So we got a little kitty and a dog interacting. I found this online the other day. I think it's so hilarious. I mean, look at this dog's face. Just look at that. Oh my goodness, he is so scared of that kitty cat. That kitty cat is running this house. I don't even know what's going on here, but it's so funny. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. All right, and I'm going to do one more here. I think this is a good one to end it off on. Oh, this one, I don't know if this sounds up on this one. Hold on. All right. Oh, can you guys hear this? All right, hold on. All right. This was good. Okay, this is a little small. I don't know if I can make this so you guys can see it. Big. Hold on. Technical difficulties. All right, there you go. Now you can see it. All right, so this is on Reddit. I'm on Reddit. I go on Reddit a lot. So the Reddit string is called "I think I'm cursed," and so I don't know where this is. It's on some beach somewhere where you can stand here, and the waves come in, and they kind of ripple up through these holes in the walkway here. And so you can see this. There's some people here. They're standing here, and the waves are going to come in. Oh, look at it. The water kind of comes up. That's great. And then this person comes on, and this is the person who says, I think I'm cursed. So she's going to stand here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would say, here, I'm going to watch this again. I would say that lady is pretty cursed. All right, so this is the regular people. This is the non-cursed people. Okay, they come and they went and had their fun. Oh, this poor lady. It's just... Oh my goodness. I want to find out where this is. Because I want to go stand there and see if that happens to me. Oh, Claude from Chicago says rip. Yeah, let's get a rip in chat for this poor lady. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I think we're going to end it off there. I feel like this was a good meme review. Marcel said she got an amazing pic though. Yeah, that's true. She definitely got an amazing. That was an Instagram worthy picture right there. uh Thank you guys for joining me on this meme review. I had fun. Yeah, and so again, I'm taking a little bit of a break from daily streams. So I'm not streaming every day. I'm working on my highlight video, which is going to be pretty epic. So stay tuned for that. But I will be back to daily streams, just not immediately. And I don't know exactly what my schedule is going to be like. But for now, don't forget to hit the like button on this. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And that's going to be it for Meme Review tonight. So again, thank you for joining. And until next time, this is Zach signing off.